Hello students, here in this video we will discuss 30 questions, MCQs, case-based and assertion reason types from chapter number 3, Plant Kingdom. Question number 1. Plant classification as proposed by Carolus Linnaeus was artificial because it was based on. Option A is correct. It was based on only a few morphological characteristics. Plant classification proposed by Linnaeus was artificial system because it was based upon morphological characters like habit, habitat, color, number and shapes of leaves, etc. It was mainly based upon vegetative characters. Come to question number 2. Each character is given equal importance and at the same time hundreds of characters can be considered in. Option D. Numerical taxonomy. It is based on all observable characters. Numbers and codes are assigned to all characters and the data are then processed. In this way, each character is given equal importance and at the same time hundreds of characters can be considered in numerical taxonomy. Question 3. Identify the given figures of algae and select the correct option. Option B is correct. Figure A is of Dictyota, belongs to class Phaeophyceae of algae, which are brown algae, and figure B is of Polysiphonia, belongs to class Rhodophyceae, red algae. Question 4. Refer to the given figure and select the correct option. Option B is correct. Given figure is of Laminaria, a brown algae, where the part A is frond, B is stipe and C is holdfast of Laminaria. Question 5. The prominent phase in the life cycle of bryophytes is. Option A. Gametophyte is the prominent phase in the life cycle of bryophytes. Question 6. Read the given statements and select the correct option. Statement 1. Bryophytes are amphibians of plant kingdom. And statement 2. They live in soil but depend on water for sexual reproduction. Option A is correct. Both statements 1 and 2 are correct. Bryophytes are known as amphibians of plant kingdom because in their vegetative structure they are adapted to land but depend on water for sexual reproduction as the swimming habit is retained by sperms. Question 7. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option from the codes given below. In column 1, 4 classes of pteridophytes are given and in column 2, their examples are mentioned and you have to match the 2. Option C is correct. A. Example of class Psilopsida is 1. Psilotum. B. Example of Lycopsida is 3. Selaginella. C. Example of Sphenopsida is 2. Equisetum. And D. Example of Pteropsida is 4. Dryopteris. Question 8. In pteridophytes, main plant body is a 1, which is 2 into true roots, stem and leaves. Fill in the blanks in above statement and select the correct option. Option A is correct. Sporophyte is a main plant body of pteridophytes and it is differentiated into true roots, stem and leaves. So, 1 is sporophyte and 2 is differentiated. Question 9. Identify the plants shown in figure and select the correct option. Option C is correct. A is Selaginella and B is Salvinia. Both these plants are pteridophytes. Question 10. Which of the following algae produce carrageen? Option C is correct. Carrageen is produced by red algae. Question 11. Which of the following algae contains mannitol as reserve food material? Option A. Ectocarpus, which belongs to Phaeophyceae class of algae, has mannitol as reserve food material. Question 12. Which of the following is responsible for peat formation? Option D. Sphagnum, which is a moss, belongs to Bryophyta. It is responsible for peat formation, which is used as a fuel. Question 13. Which one of the following is common to multicellular fungi, filamentous algae and protonema of mosses? Option D. Multicellular fungi, filamentous algae and protonema of mosses, they all show multiplication by fragmentation. Although algae and mosses belongs to plant kingdom, while fungi constitute a separate kingdom. Among them, mosses invariably show diplontic life cycle, but others may or may not, but they all show multiplication by fragmentation. Question 14. Gamma are present in? Option D. They are present in liverworts. Gammae are green, multicellular, asexual buds which develop in small receptacles called gamma cups and help in asexual reproduction in liverworts. Question 15. Identify the parts labeled as A and B in the given figure of equisetum and select the correct option. Option A. Part A in the figure of equisetum is strobilus and part B is rhizome. Now, question number 16 to 22 are case based. Read the case given and answer them. The information given in this case is about gymnosperms which have seeds but seeds are not covered. Now, answer the given questions. Question number 16. In Pinus, male strobilus bears a large number of? Option B. Male strobilus in Pinus bears large number of microsporophylls. Also note one important point. The strobili bearing microsporophylls and microsporangia are called male strobili. Question 17. Which of the following statements is incorrect about cycas? Option D. It is a non-archegoniate plant. This is incorrect. It is an archegoniate plant. It has unbranched stem, possesses pinnately compound leaves and is a dioecious plant. Question 18. Identify the gymnosperms shown in figure and choose the correct option. Option A is correct. In given figure, A is cycas, B is sidrus and C is zincago. Question 19. Mycorrhizal roots of dash are associated with some fungal symbionts. Option A. Roots of Pinus are associated with some fungal symbionts and form mycorrhiza. Question 20. Which of the following structures are haploid in gymnosperms? Option B. In gymnosperms, pollen grains, megaspore and endosperm are haploid structures. Question 21. Gymnosperm called as a living fossil is? Option D is correct. Both A and B. Both cycas and zincago are referred to as living fossils because they have not yet changed over the years, while their related members or species have become extinct or fossilized. Question 22. Conifers are adapted to tolerate extreme environmental conditions because of? Option B. Because of presence of thick cuticle. In conifers, leaves have thick cuticle, sunken stomata and are needle shaped, which help them to survive in extreme environmental condition. Now, next section is of assertion reason type questions. Question number 23. See the assertion statement. Chlorella and spirulina are used as a food supplement by space travelers. This is a true statement. Now see the reason of it. Chlorella and spirulina are unicellular algae. This is also true statement but not the correct explanation of assertion. The correct reason is because they are rich in protein, that is why they are used as a food supplement by space travelers. So mark B as a correct answer. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question 24. Assertion statement. In chlorophyce, plant body is usually grass green. It is true statement. See the reason. Members of chlorophyce possess chlorophyll A, C and carotenoids and xanthophyll. This is false statement. In chlorophyce, plant body is grass green due to the dominance of chlorophyll A and B. So correct option is C. Here A is true but R is false. Question 25. Assertion statement. Red color of rhodophyta is due to abundant formation of R-phycoerythrin. This is true statement. See the reason statement. R-phycoerythrin is able to absorb blue-green wavelength of light and reflect the red color. This is also true and correct explanation of assertion. So mark A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question 26. Assertion statement. In pteridophytes, zygote produces a multicellular sporophyte. This is true about pteridophytes. See the reason. Sporophyte is the dominant phase in life cycle of pteridophytes. This is also true but not correct explanation of assertion. In pteridophytes, gametophytes bear antheridia and archegonia, which forms male and female gametes. These fuse and form zygote, and zygote thereafter produces well differentiated sporophyte, which is the dominant phase in life cycle of pteridophytes. So mark B as a correct option. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question 27. See the assertion statement. Mosses are of great ecological importance. Mosses along with lichens are the first organisms to colonize rocks and are of great ecological importance. This is true about mosses. See the reason. Mosses prevent soil erosion by forming dense mat on the soil. This is also true statement and correct explanation of assertion. Mosses play important role in preventing soil erosion. So mark A as a correct answer. Both A and R are true and R is correct explanation of A. Question 28. See the assertion statement. Spores in mosses are contained within the capsule. This is correct statement about the spores in mosses. See the reason. Spores are formed by mitotic division in mosses. This is false statement. In mosses, after fertilization, zygote develops into sporophyte having foot, seta and capsule. The capsule contains spores and spores are formed by meiotic division. So answer is option C. A is true but R is false. Question 29. Assertion statement. Selaginella and Salvinia are homosporous. This is false statement. They are heterosporous and not homosporous. Reason statement देखिए. Different kind of spores are produced in Selaginella and Salvinia. This is true. Selaginella and Salvinia produce two types of spores, macro or large and micro or small spores. So option D is correct. A is false and R is true. Question 30. See the assertion statement. Gymnosperms do not produce fruit. This is true about gymnosperms. See the reason. Ovules of gymnosperms are enclosed within the ovary. This is false statement. In gymnosperms, ovules are not enclosed by any ovary wall and remain exposed. So, seeds that develop after fertilization are not covered and no fruit is formed in gymnosperms. So, mark C as a correct answer. A is true but R is false. So, that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.